Hello everyone, it's I, Damien Hollow, and welcome to the Go Home Show before Emperor of the Ring. We have, kicking things off here, we got Aiden Daniels making his way down the ring. But yes, this is the Go Home episode before the Emperor of the Ring tournament takes place. That's going to be taking place live in Cincinnati, Ohio. And here's Aiden's opponent, representing CTE. He is one half of the Carnage Dojo Tag Team Champions, the Punjabi stud, Rohan Venky. Rohan, absolutely not a person to be taken lightly. Here we go. Oh, he immediately knocks down Aiden. Kick there from Rohan. Aiden with an Irish whip. Both men just bump into each other. There's a kick there from Rohan. Oh, Aiden ducking those punches. Axe kick there, miss. Irish whip from Aiden, big forearm. And a forearm from Rohan taking down Aiden. And that was a drop toe hold. Kick to the gut there from Rohan. Stuffs up Aiden for an early pin there, but Aiden quickly kicking out. Oh, axe kick. Oh, Jesus, Rohan just knocking him down with a punch to the face. Irish whip from Rohan, but Aiden holds onto the ropes. Leg sweep there from Rohan. Now Aiden throws Rohan into a corner. And now he throws him into another corner. Big elbow to the face there from Aiden. Dragging Rohan away from the ropes. Big forearm from Rohan there. Irish whip. Snatch him up with a roll up there. Rohan quickly kicking out. A bit early in the match with some kicks to the gut there from Aiden. Now Rohan with an elbow to the back. Goes for an early pin, but Aiden quickly kicking out. And there we go. Strike exchange. Aiden and Rohan going back and forth. Aiden wins that. Kick to the gut though there from Rohan. Goes for a pin. And Aiden quickly kicking out. Drop to hold from Aiden. Now roll up. Not enough though. Irish whip from Aiden. Drop down. Rohan holds onto the ropes there. Low kick from Aiden. And a running arm breaker from Rohan. Taking him down. And followed up by the leg sweep. Irish whip from Aiden. Oh, big boot straight to the face. And now, nice pin here. Although Rohan kicking out. And now Rohan kicking down Aiden, followed up by a knee to the arm. Followed up, and now Aiden with a leg sweep to Rohan. Elbow to the back there from Aiden. And a kick to the chest. Rohan up, trying to suplex Aiden. Aiden manages to suplex Rohan. Somehow. On the strength to do so. There's another forearm. Aiden with the axe kick there, missing. Rohan, big choke slam. And now, he's going to go fishing on Aiden. And Aiden's bleeding. Leg sweep there from Aiden, though. Aiden Daniels not about to give up. And there's a spinning back fist. Irish whip from Rohan, but Aiden holds onto the ropes. Rohan throwing Aiden there. Aiden, though, throwing Rohan into the corner. This head scissors like submission there on the ropes. Rohan falling into the corner again. Aiden backing up. Thought about charging there, but stopped himself. And now some kicks to the gut. Followed by a kick to the back there from Aiden, and Rohan again trying to suplex Aiden. Aiden suplexes him, though, straight to the outside. And Aiden is a bloody mess right now. Misses the axe kick. Rohan hits the brainbuster. Almost mocking Aiden there with his older brother Austin using that very move as a finisher. And he gets a 2 count off of that pin. Irish whip. Big forearm there from Aiden. Aiden now with a punch to the gut of Rohan. And Flurry strikes there from Aiden. Roll up on Rohan. 1, 2. 2.9. Almost had him. Rohan now going to go fishing again. And now Caleb Travis distracting the referee, taking him away. And there's a kick there off of that Irish whip from Rohan. Picks up Aiden. Look at this. Choke slam again. He picks him up. Aiden throwing Rohan into the corner, though. Rohan fights out with a kick. Now that's Cloverleaf locked in. There's not enough, though. Aiden manages to escape and now dragging Rohan away from the ropes. Pin. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 by Rohan. There we go. Strike exchange once again. Aiden, spinning chop. Rohan with a discus lariat. There's the flurry of strikes here from Aiden. Now he runs off the ropes. He kicks Rohan. Picks him up. Rohan now. Pretending he got hit by a steel chair. Aiden's not falling for that. Suplex there from Rohan though sends Aiden to the floor. Rohan gonna take his time to catch his breath. Aiden now rolling right back into the ring. Flurry of strikes taking him down. And now he picks up Rohan, spinning back fist again. And there's the roll up. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness! Aiden Daniels continues to pull off upsets throughout this year, man. He just beat one half of the tag champs. What a match that was, folks. Aiden Daniels managing to secure another upset victory, and we'll be back with our next match. Alright, folks, we are back with our next match, and we have tag team action. We've got Carnage Dojo's very own, the Amazing X, teaming up with the Stormbringer, Rain Allen. From PPWA, Rain Allen actually recently celebrated his birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to a very happy late birthday from Carnage Dojo to him. Speaking of birthdays, today is also the birthday of Mal, and we at Carnage Dojo wish him a happy birthday as well. But their opponents, the Terror Lab, Brute and Tyrant. These two absolute monsters. The former tag team champions of Carnage Dojo, they lost the belts to CTE within their first defense of the belts. They're trying to bounce back and get onto form here. See if they can do that. This matchup is underway. Starting things off with Rain and Tyrant. Now, Rain with a nice dragon screw. Oh, but Tyrant catching him in a triangle choke there, throwing punches to the face. Rain quickly escapes that. Big shot to the face there from Tyrant. Another dragon screw from Rain. Gang gets caught in a triangle choke and punches straight to the face. But again, Rain escapes. Very early on in this match here. Kick from Tyrant and a punch to the gut. Now dragged away from the corner is Rain, but he kicks Tyrant right in the face. Takes him down. He goes for an armbar here. And he rolls through into a reverse one. But Tyrant escapes, and now he makes the tag to Brute. Irish whip from Rain. Brute holds onto the ropes. Oh, Rain tried to take him down. And Dr. Payne sliding in a steel chair into the ring there. Now Rain, the dragon screw throwing punches there. And he's just throwing strikes to Brute. Brute just taking them. Elbow to the back there from Rain. Rain now kicking the knee of Brute and now working on him. Like, Rain is going full submission game here, but he gets a big elbow to the face. And Brute now knee to the arm of Rain. Rain now getting hit with some chest slaps there from Brute. He runs off the ropes. Oh, stops himself. Irish whip there from Rain. Flying knee strike straight to the face. And now the Amazing X is tagged in. He takes an elbow to the back of the head. Falling headbutt though from Brute. And now Irish whip reverse there from the Amazing X. And he gets a slap to the chest there. Brute goes for a pin. Brute quickly kicking out. Elbow to the knee there from Brute. Tyrant now tagged in. Here we go. Strike exchange. Amazing X wins that. Now he drags Tyrant away from the corner, picks him up. Tyrant throws a kick. Now the elbows to the face there. But the Amazing X takes him down. He goes for a pin. Top of the steel chairs. But Tyrant, kicks out. Big shot to the face there. Another shot to the face. Tyrant thrown right to the outside. And Rain is now tagged in against Tyrant. Tries to go for a takedown. Tyrant with an elbow to the back of the head. Runs off the ropes. Up kick there, miss from Rain. There's an arm drag. Oh, but Tyrant kicks Rain right in the face. And Rain manages to take him down. He's locked him in a submission. Tyrant, though, escapes. And European uppercuts there. And now look at this. Dr. Payne distracting the referee. Rain suplexing Tyrant right out of the ring. And Tyrant he grabs a steel chair. Brute's now tagged in. And, of course, the ref's distracted. So he doesn't know the potential double teaming going on here. But Rain's fighting off both of the experiments. There's a dragon screw. Take down straight into a submission here, but Brute's in the ropes. Now Brute, with a submission of his own on Rain. Rain manages to escape. Brute throws a drop kick. He missed. Now tags in the Amazing X. Elbow straight to the chest there from Brute. And a jab to the back. And now Amazing X with an elbow to the arm. Big forearm as well to follow it up. And a leg drop. Elbow to the knee there from Brute. Throws down the Amazing X. Just no respect from the Terror Lab whatsoever. And now look at this. Brute's got the Amazing X trapped in a submission. Not enough though. Amazing X. Triple kick combo. Runs off the ropes. Drops an elbow. Brute now with an elbow to the back of the head. Tags in Tyrant. Tyrant with an elbow drop to the back of the leg. Rain now tagged in. And Tyrant. Buzzsaw kick. Drags Rain away from the corner. And Tyrant, I think, was trying to go for a steel chair maybe. Rain now. Torrential tribute locked in. Oh, but Tyrant escapes it. And now big elbow to the face. Runs off the rope. Stomps Rain on the chest. And now both men just throwing punches straight at each other. Rain wins that little exchange. Big knee straight to the face. Followed straight into a submission here. But Tyrant escapes. Irish whips Rain right off the rope. Slap right to the chest. Dragging him away from the corner. Brute now tagged in. And apparently dragging Rain closer towards the corner. And Brute. Oh, 1, 2, 3. The triple power bombs. 1, 2, 2.9. How did Rain kick out? The Amazing X now tagged in. And a strike exchange between the Amazing X and Brute now. Brute wins it. Drags the Amazing X away from the corner. Picks up a steel chair. Big forearm there from the Amazing X. And I believe the referee's been... Yep, Dr. Payne distracting the referee again. There's an elbow drop. Straight to Brute. An elbow to the knee there from Brute onto the Amazing X. Elbow straight to the face. Dragging him away from the ropes is Brute. And there's a rolling elbow. Tyrant now tagged in. Amazing X though froze Tyrant into the corner. His corner. And now look at this. Tarantula on the ropes there. Couple of strikes from the Amazing X. Tyrant with the Irish Whip kitchen sink. Picking him up now as Tyrant throws him straight to the floor. Amazing X just getting right back into the ring. He tags in Rain. And here we go. Strike exchange between Rain and Tyrant. Tyrant wins it. Grabs a steel chair. Oh, Rain trying to snatch him up for something. Try to take him down. Snatch him up. Knee bar. But it's right there on the ropes, unfortunately. Low blow to Rain. Is there really a need to low blow him? You already have the size and power advantage. And now hits him with a steel chair right to the back of the head. And now both men throwing fists. Again. Rain seeming to outlast him. And now Rain's got the steel chair. He hits him in the back with it, giving him a little taste of his own medicine. Drags him away from the ropes. Big knee strike. But an elbow to the face there from Tyrant. Brute now tagged in. Both men throwing fists like crazy again. Rain just always gonna win that no matter what it seems. And now the Amazing X is tagged in. But he gets hit with a rolling elbow by Brute. Oh, but nice drop toe hold from the Amazing X. Now look at submission hold. Submission hold being applied. Brute manages to escape. He goes for a pin. 1, 2. 2.9 almost had him. Wow. Now triple kick combo here from the Amazing X. Drags him away from the ropes. And the Brute with an arm drag onto the steel chair. Now dragging the Amazing X away from the ropes is Brute. Picks him up. Elbow straight to the chest. It's going to make the tag to Tyrant. Rain gets tagged in. Rain now with elbow straight to the chest of Tyrant. And, oh my goodness, what a sit-out facebuster there. And Shades of the Stinger, the Scorpion Deathlock. And that does it! Rain Allen gets the victory for his team there with that Scorpion Deathlock. What a match there, folks. Rain Allen and the Amazing X come out on top against the Terror Lab, and we'll be back for our next match. Alright, folks, here we go for our next match, and this is for the Carnage Dojo Internet Championship. Here is the challenger, Ricardo Garcia. This man, ever since coming back from his neck injury at the hands of Batting Hat, has been on a tear. Ricardo has been just on a rampage recently. Recently defeated Trigger on the last episode, and well, now he's earned himself a shot at the internet title. And his opponent, the Carnage Dojo Internet Champion, the King of Snakes, Mamba. Mamba currently tied with the most successful defenses of the internet title with Wataru Saiba. Can he break the record here tonight? Let's find out. This matchup begins. Ricardo thrown into the corner immediately there by Mamba. Mamba throws a kick. Mamba thrown into the corner by Ricardo, and Ricardo stomping him down. What about a kick straight to the face? Knee to the gut there from Mamba. Test of strength. Neither man can get the advantage. Oh, Ricardo lands a kick straight to the face. Now he throws Mamba into the corner, charges at him with a low drop kick. Elevated Boston Crab now from Ricardo. Mamba quickly escapes. Never tests of strength. Mamba wins and hits a headbutt. Kick to the face, though, from Ricardo. Irish whip. I went for a Lariat maybe, or a clothesline. Couldn't tell. Mamba with the kick to the face again, taking down Ricardo. Irish whip. Mamba holding onto the ropes now. Spinning kick to the face there from Ricardo. Irish whip from Mamba. Both men just collide into each other there. Kick from Mamba. So then he slapped him in the chest. Irish whip. Big kick to the gut. Mamba going for an early pin. Only a 1 count. That's wrenching down on the head of Ricardo as Mamba, but Ricardo escapes. Elbow to the back there. Now Ricardo dragging Mamba away from the ropes. Elevated Boston Crab again. Mamba escapes. Mamba tries to spit fire. He missed. And here we go. Strike exchange. Mamba wins that. And now a knee drop from the King of Snakes there. Kick to the gut though from Ricardo, and a leg drop to the back. Right for a front drop kick, he missed. And now Mamba, gets hit with a back suplex. And there's STF locked in by Ricardo. Mamba though escapes. And now another headlock from Mamba, but it's close to the ropes. Elbow to the back there. Mamba picking up Ricardo. Ricardo with a kick straight to the face. Now rubbing the elbow on the side of the face or the mask there, but Mamba again escapes. And now Mamba thrown into a corner. Again gets hit with a low drop kick. And there's a leg drop to the back. Irish whip. Big forearm. Now turns him over. Bow and arrow stretch locked in. Enough, no. Mamba escapes. Irish whip. Gets hit with a rolling elbow from Ricardo. He goes up top. Senton. Now once again, bow and arrow stretch from Ricardo. Mamba manages to escape it. And now once again the headlock. But Ricardo's too close to the ropes apparently. Ricardo kicking out Mamba. Drags him away from the ropes. Picks him up. And now Mamba with a kick to the face of Ricardo. I guess giving him a taste of his own medicine, but Ricardo kicks him right in the face. Playing possum there. Mamba with the roll through into the guillotine. But again, into the ropes. Couple strikes there from Ricardo. Knee to the gut from Mamba. Now, flurry of strikes from the King of Snakes. Ricardo rolls through knee bar. But Mamba escapes it. Mamba looking exhausted. He's thrown to the corner. Ricardo again with the low drop kick. Now the half Boston Crab locked in. Mamba escapes. Elbows to the face there by Ricardo. Runs off the ropes. Running Swanton. Need to gut there from Mamba. He missed with the fire though. Irish whip. Mamba with a crossbody. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 by Ricardo. Elbows to the face there from Ricardo. And now he goes up top. Senton. Goes up again. Oh no, decides against it. I think he's too exhausted to dive again. And he gets thrown to the outside. Mamba takes this time to recover his stamina. Same thing with Ricardo on the outside. Ricardo gets back into the ring. And Mamba showing off his strength here with a Delayed suplex. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 by Ricardo. Irish whip from Ricardo. Big forearm. Goes up top. Sent on to Mamba. Goes up again. Second one. Dragging him away from the ropes. Ricardo picks him up. Mamba, though, trapping him in a headlock again. Ricardo escapes. There we go. Strike exchange. Back and forth we go. Mamba with a low blow. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out by Ricardo. Irish whip. Single leg drop kick. He picks up Mamba. Throws him into the corner there. And there's another low drop kick. Slap there from Mamba. Ricardo with a flurry of strikes, taking him down. Drags Mamba away from the ropes. Picks him up. Showing up for the crowd there. Front drop kick to the back. Mamba right back up to his feet. Irish whip. Bodies down Ricardo, and then he's flexing for the crowd. And fans not taking too kindly to him. And oh my god, what a move. 1, 2. 2.9. Nearly had Ricardo beat right there. Irish whip. Single leg drop kick from Ricardo. Picks up Mamba. Throws him into the corner. Oh, probably going to charge at him, but couldn't. Elbow straight to the chest there from Ricardo. Mamba catching him and hitting him with a bulldog. And now Ricardo thrown into a corner and just slapped by Mamba. Mamba goes up top, frog splash to the back. Goes up again, another frog splash to the back. Ricardo back up to his feet. Flurry of strikes taking down Mamba. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 by Mamba. And I guess Mamba rolls through. Guillotine. Could this be it? No, Ricardo escapes. There's a flurry of strikes there from Mamba. Drags Ricardo away from the ropes. Turns him over. Pin. 1, 2. 2.9. Nearly had him. Front drop kick there. Missed. Ricardo now elbow straight to the chest. Alright. Mamba with the go behind. Throws Ricardo into a corner. Spits fire into his face. Goes up top. Frog splash to the back. But Ricardo's back up. He goes up top. Senton. Now, taking that time to catch his breath there. Big elbows to the face there from Ricardo. He goes up again. Another senton. Goes up. And another senton. And now, triple kick combo from Ricardo. Drags Mamba away from the ropes. Picks him up. Front drop kick. Mamba, though, rolls through into the guillotine. He's in the ropes, though. And Mamba again with this move. Again, rope break. Ricardo with a kick to the side of the face there. And he might be calling for the end. Irish whip. Rolling elbow. Runs off the ropes. What the hell? I don't even know what he's trying to do there. Was a bulldog from Mamba. Mamba trying to catch his breath. He's absolutely been brutalized. Elbow straight to the chest there from Ricardo. Couple of strikes to the back. Ricardo goes up top. Senton to the back. Mamba up. And we got another strike exchange. Ricardo. Backspin kick taking down Mamba. Now a flurry of strikes there from Ricardo. Picks up Mamba. Mamba again does this move. 1, 2, 3. And the King of Snakes manages to retain the internet title and has now had the most successful defenses of any Carnage Dojo Internet Champion. What a match. That was a tough one. It was going to go either way, but in the end, Mamba successfully retains. And now we'll be back for our main event. Alrighty, folks, here we are with the main event of the Go Home show. We have the Psycho Genius, Gregory Wilock, making his way down the ring. Absolute hard-hitting individual, former Carnage Dojo Internet Champion. And his opponent, man, we haven't seen in a while. It is none other than Soulasaurus. I haven't seen him in forever, it feels like. But he's here. The Go Home show. So here we go. Matchup begins. Test the strength between these two. Big headbutt there from Gregory. So he wins that now. Went for a backspin kick, he missed. Soulasaurus just throwing kicks. Finally connects with the low kick there. Irish whip from Gregory. Both men collide. Low kick from Soulasaurus again. Test of strength. Again going to Gregory. There's a big headbutt. Now dragging him away from the ropes. But Soulasaurus with a kick to the face. And now Gregory just throws him overhead. Super kick there, miss. Irish whip. But Soulasaurus holds on. Elbow to the top of the head. Now elbows to the face there from Gregory. Drags Soulasaurus away from the ropes. Sets him up. Goes off the ropes. Sliding lariat. Low kick again from Soulasaurus, but Gregory just kicks him down. Just drags him away from the ropes again. Kick to the face though from Soulasaurus. Again, Gregory kicking him down. Goes for a pin. Very early. Elbow to the back of the head there from Soulasaurus, followed by a leg drop. And Gregory again kicking him down. Runs off the ropes. Up the sides against it. Elbow to the back there from Soulasaurus. And a knee to the arm. And here we go. Strike exchange. Soulasaurus wins that. And he's going up top. No way. I was about to say, no way he's going to make that distance. Big slap to the face there from Gregory, but an arm drag from Soulasaurus. Gregory now with a clubbing blow to the back and a knee drop. Soulasaurus, Irish whip, but Gregory holds on. Again, Soulasaurus with elbow to the back of the head, goes for an early pin. Gregory kicks out. Nice kick to the face there from Gregory. Irish whip, reverse, but Soulasaurus holds onto ropes. Low kick from Soulasaurus. And Irish whip reverse there. Gregory throws Soulasaurus into a corner, and there's a hip attack, followed up by a knee drop. Elbow to the back there from Soulasaurus. Picks up Gregory. Now some kicks to the gut. And a leg drop. Gregory with a big forearm. Look at this. Shades of Daisy Myers rocking the cradle. Soulasaurus escapes. And now kicks to the gut there from Soulasaurus. He drags Gregory away from the ropes. Runs off the ropes himself. Oh, stops himself. And I think he tired himself out a little bit there. Low kick. Another kick from Soulasaurus. Oh, followed by run off the ropes again. Stopped himself. And he throws Gregory into a corner. Stomping away at him. And choking him with his boot. Dragging Gregory away from the corner there. And there's a stretch muffler. Stretch muffler locked in. No. Gregory escapes. He does not tap out. And elbows to the face. Soulasaurus. Now he picks him up. Drop kick to the back. Irish whip. Jab to the face there from Soulasaurus. Sets him up. Runs off the ropes. Sliding elbow. Soulasaurus still thrown into a corner. Gregory again with a hip attack. Into the elevated Boston Crab. Soulasaurus still manages to escape. Soulasaurus throws him into the corner now. Again, stomping away at him and choking him with the boot. Soulasaurus is not here to mess around. Drags him away from the corner. And now splash to the leg. Elbow straight to the face there from Gregory. And again, once again applying rocking the cradle. I guess Gregory's a huge fan of Daisy. But Soulasaurus does not give up. And a kick there for Soulasaurus takes down. Runs off the ropes. Running swanton to the back. Soulasaurus has had enough with Gregory just beating him down. Beating the absolute hell out of him. There's a senton. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 by the Psycho Genius. And now chest slaps from Gregory. Taking out Soulasaurus. Drags him away from the corner. Picks him up. Kick to the back of the head. He picks him up again. Wait a minute. Gregory. Death to integrity. 1, 2. 2.9. Almost had him. Soulasaurus now with an Irish whip. Big lariat. And he's exhausted trying to catch his breath here. And now, strike exchange back and forth. Both men just throwing fists aplenty. Super kick from Soulasaurus. A spinning chop from Gregory. Picks him up now. Look at that Soulasaurus. Always trying to go for spiritual extinction. But Gregory with the back body drop sends him over the top rope there. Both men trying to recover their breath. And the Soulasaurus again just having enough. He's just beating him down. Now, Runs off the ropes. Big lariat. Elbows to the face there from Soulasaurus. Picks up Gregory. Look at this. Oh, what a face buster like maneuver. Let's go. Gregory with the strikes. Hard-hitting strikes, but Soulasaurus coming back, just beating him down. And he picks him up. Irish whip from Gregory. He went for a lariat. I think Soulasaurus managed to duck, and there's some elbows to the face, though. Now look at this. Sort of like a Scorpion Deathlock / sharpshooter there from Gregory, but Soulasaurus escapes, and now forearm. Now again, Gregory going for that submission hold again. Soulasaurus again escapes. And again, Soulasaurus is really tired of Gregory, it feels. Just beating him down again. Drags him away from the ropes. I know. Oh, accidentally smashed it back there. And again, Gregory kicking down Soulasaurus. On the back. Oh, Soulasaurus just using the weight advantage to fall on top of Gregory there. And now punches straight to the face by Soulasaurus. Picks up Gregory. Gregory now using his weight to fall on top of Soulasaurus. Once again, locks in the triangle last sort of submission. That does it. Gregory Wilock gets Soulasaurus to tap out. What a match, folks. We thank you all for watching the Go Home episode to Emperor of the Ring. We'll see you at the tournament itself.